Namaskaram everyone. Today I want to answer a question that I am asked very often. And this question is, how do I deal with negative thoughts? So welcome to Living Clarity Insight. And let's clear this question or find some clarity on it. Actually, we cannot clear negative thoughts. We cannot remove the thoughts from the mind. The moment we try to remove something from the mind, it becomes even more powerful. It becomes the quality we start to live. So, first of all, we need to understand that when we have many negative thoughts, the root, the cause of these negative thoughts is due either to emotions, negative emotions that we generate, like anger, fear, and they are very poisonous, and then they create these negative thoughts, or we are very full of toxins. Toxicity comes and accumulates in the body, in the mind, in the emotions, and it has to do with our lifestyle and the things that we eat, the things that we experience. So the choices we make of the movies we watch, the news that we watch, the books that we read, the people that we hang around or with, all these bring input into ourselves. Even if we're sleeping and we have the TV there playing, all this is input that is coming inside our mind, is registered. It's like a recorder, the mind. And all these inputs create experience within ourselves. And this experience manifests into thoughts. So either we have negative thoughts because of past experiences and that generated anger, fear, resentment, and this comes up into negativity, or we have been full of input of negative things. But anyway, it doesn't matter why it happens. The thing is that we need to clear ourselves, to become conscious of how we live and to change the way we are living. So we start not to generate this anymore in the first place. Because even if we take some distance from our mind and realize that we are not that, because also what happens when we have this overthinking and our mind is scattered and taking control of us, it's because we are out of balance. So when we are out of balance, we need to first understand that if we are not clearing ourselves from toxicity inside and outside and around us, this will not ever stop. Yeah, so this is the first step. The first step is releasing toxicity from inside and outside, and this is why purification is at the level of the body, of the mind, because everything is connected. So even the food that you eat creates impact on your mind. The quality of the food that you eat, the quantity, and not only that, the way that you eat your food. What you are thinking in the moment that you are eating generates this particular energy within your body mind. How you treat the water that you drink. The moment that you drink your water, that you take in your hands your water, that you pour the water into your glass. Water has memory. This, believe it or not, is scientifically approved that whatever you're experiencing in that moment, even thoughts or whatever is happening around you in the moment, will be recorded also in the molecules of the water, and this also is coming into your body and creating this energy in your body mind. So there is many aspects to it. Now the second point is we need to start taking a little bit distance from our psychological energies, which are the emotions and the thoughts, and understand and experience that we are not our mind, we are not our emotions. So the only way to start having that distance from our mind and our emotions is to start sitting in stillness, in silence, and observing one of our life experiences. Whatever is in you being alive. For example, the breath. The breath is a bridge to connect with your aliveness, with your life, the life within you, the life that you are. That is not your emotions and it's not your thoughts. So, whenever you feel that your mind is scattered, that negative thoughts are coming, pull back, sit back, or stand back and take hold of your breath. Put your attention on your breath. Or put your attention in the sounds of nature. And this will bring you away from the thoughts. And you will find peace. The thoughts will continue to do their thing and they will pass. But if you ever try to remove or to push away your thoughts, this is the worst thing you can do, because the moment you try to push your thoughts away by doing a mantra or by repeating something or by just, ignoring it and pulling your attention to another place, this is something that you are doing that is momentaneous, and it will not work, because these thoughts will come back with much more force later. You are only postponing them. So this is not a good way. They will come in your dreams, they will come and with very much force become even more powerful in your mind. So never try to push away your thoughts, to stop your thoughts, or to just ignore your thoughts. No, just pull away from your mind when your mind gets like that and put your attention somewhere else. The other day we were saying that whatever we give attention to, either is an emotion or a thought or a person or a situation in our life, it becomes much more powerful. So we are giving the power, our power, to that person, to that situation, to that thought, to that emotion. So whenever we're dealing with negative thoughts, if we take our attention from those thoughts and we place our attention, for example, in our breath, we are getting our power back. We're going back into ourselves and taking the power away from this negativity. So this is the best way you can deal with your thoughts. And also, as you continue to do this on a regular basis, take moments of just whatever you are doing, wherever you are, you don't have to stop what you're doing. Just to bring your attention into your breath. Become aware of the breath and become aware of who you are by coming in to your breath again. And this will give you peace, will give you some distance from these thought patterns that come repeating again and again. Usually we have the same thoughts repeating every day, and especially these negative thoughts, because we're trying to push them away or not deal with them. They come back with much force the next day and the next day, and in the dreams, and as the moment we wake up or the moment we go to sleep. So just take your attention away into your breath, stay with your breath, and do that every time you feel you're going into the red zone, I call it. Whether it's stress, overwhelming from the thinking, anxiety, or negativity. And then, parallelly with that, start acknowledging with what energy you are eating, with what energy and thoughts you are drinking your water. What is the input that you are putting into your body, into your mind, through watching movies, reading books, the companies that you have? This also will start to shift your experience if you choose your experience in another way. And finally, another reason for which this happens a lot in the life that we live, as we live it now, is because we are very disconnected from nature. So many times, because we are so disconnected from the nature, our mind starts to get in fast mode and we start to get anxiety, and we don't know why. And it's also because we are not interacting with nature. We're not going out into the wind, into the rain, to walk barefoot on the beach, on the sand, on the earth, or we don't touch the earth. So this was my first video, and I come back here now. If you want your mind to be calm and be peaceful, take time every day to go into the nature, to look at the sky for 5 minutes, to look at the moon, to touch a plant, an animal, or to look at the sea. Whatever is close to you, touch a tree, hug a tree. Do something that takes you away from your head and your psychological drama, which is our emotions. So leaving you with all this to reflect and to start, more than don't think about it. These things are just to start doing them. Just start practicing it right now, and it works immediately. You just have to do it. So just do it. Thank you very much for listening, and if you like these videos, please like them and share them, and I will see you tomorrow again. Namaskaram. Beautiful afternoon.